By popular demand, here is a My Froggy Stuff mashup. We had several requests for a duct tape mashup, so here it is. So we have gathered some of our favorite videos for all of you. From duct tape, book bags to chairs, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. I am going to make a food display case, the kind you see at a deli, using a box, some plastic from packaging, and various colors of duct tape. I start by marking where I want to cut my box. Cut on the lines drawn. Remove any unnecessary pieces. Make slits on the side so that you can fold this portion down. Fold the back to the front and make a crease. Now I'm going to cover it in duct tape. I am now going to cut a piece of plastic that is the same width as my box. And I add a little piece of metallic duct tape to the top. Use clear tape to secure it in place. Glue bottle caps on the bottom for height. Fill it up with your doll's favorite foods. And you're done. Happy crafting! Okay, so if I was going to make a school set, like with lockers and everything, I would just revert back to my doll video on room in a box and add some lockers to it. All I'm going to do is take an old cereal box, because you know I love cereal boxes. I'm going to put it upside down because I tore off the box top on that end. And I'm going to cover it in duct tape. Good old-fashioned silver duct tape to give the illusion of like a metallic-y type of a locker. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I've already started covering the sides first, and I'm going to cover the front last, and then the top to clean up that edge. If you wanted to make functional lockers, like where it opens, right now would be the time. So you would just cut like a little shape like that, and then that way it can open. It'd be one big huge locker in the back, but you know, at least then they could open and close their lockers. And yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to make it flat. Okay, so I stand corrected. My little associate here wants the locker to open. So I just sketched where I want to cut. I'm just going to make one locker open. She's not going to get all four. Right there. And I'm going to use my X-Acto knife to do the job. So it's been cut out, and now I'm going to cover everything in duct tape. Now it is completely covered. Well, not completely. I didn't do the bottom or the back, but I did do the sides and the top, and I tried to be as neat as possible, but you know, people make mistakes. So I even did the inside of the locker door, so when she opens it, you can see that it's covered here. I'm not going to care so much about that. And I mean, you could do all kinds of fun stuff. If you had some wire, you could even run some wire across the back. That way you could hang some hangers in there. It could be a closet, or she could also, you know, store her jacket when she gets to school in there. That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, that's that. Now I'm just going to use my good old Sharpie, if I can find it. It's around here somewhere. And I'm going to add all the detailing by just using a marker. so once I'm done, I've added some little numbers and locks and everything. I'm just gonna glue it right into place using my hot glue gun. Okay, so now it's time to decorate your little school in a box. So add a potted plant, a few posters, and maybe a clock, whatever else you can think of, and just have a good time. So I hope this helps. Happy crafting! I'm going to make a car for a doll using some duct tape, spare cardboard, a shoebox, jewels, buttons, a pipe cleaner, and 2 wooden dowels. Oh, and don't forget plastic from an old package. For a shoebox, I'm using an old photo storage box, and I just removed the hardware. I put my doll in the box so that I can judge where I need the seat to be. I sketch a trapezoid shape, cut it out, use the cut piece as a guide on the other side, lay strips of duct tape on a piece of cardboard in silver and black, trace and cut small circles out of the silver, large ones out of the black, until you have 4 of each. And if you would like for your wheels to be a little bit thicker, just add more circles. Carefully poke a hole through the center of both circles that is large enough for the wooden dowel to pass through. Now I'm going to take the box and cut a piece of cardboard to go over this back end. I'm going to tape it down. I'm going to cut a similar piece for the front, only I leave it a little bit longer so that I can make a dashboard. I'm going to fold the piece for the dashboard down and then set it aside because I need to plan out where my wheels are going to go. So I'm going to put my wheels onto my car, use some sharp scissors, and poke a hole through. Then I make sure that my wooden dowel can pass all the way through. Now for the seat, I'm going to cut a piece of cardboard that is wider than the box. Bend the bottom part up, place it in my box, and then trim off the excess behind the back. But I make sure to leave a little extra down by the seat. Cover the seat in duct tape. Cover the hood of the car in duct tape. I'm adding special detail to the dashboard by making it a different color. Cut another piece of cardboard that is the same width as your box for the windshield. Cut a rectangular portion out of the middle of the top. Then I'm going to cut the sides at an angle. Cut a piece of plastic off of some old packaging, tape it into place, then cover the rest in duct tape. Poke a small hole in the dashboard where you want the steering wheel to go. Place the hood onto your box, tape it into place. Now I'm going to cover the rest of my box in duct tape. I take a pipe cleaner and make a steering wheel by just turning it in a circle. I think I'm going to add 1 more pipe cleaner to make it a little thicker. Cut 2 long strips of cardboard. Cover them in duct tape. I'm going to go ahead and put my wheels into place so that I can fold this long strip of cardboard into fenders. After folding it to the desired shape, I'm going to rest it on that little piece that we left out earlier, and then just use tape on the underside to secure it in place. Trim off the excess. Make a piece of double-sided tape to attach the windshield. Clip the ends off of these buttons. Use dog toenail clippers to trim off the excess. And then glue the button right on top of the wooden dowel to hold it secure. I'm going to glue another button on top as a hood ornament. Use jewels for lights. Add some finishing touches to customize your car. Put the steering wheel into place. And you're done.
Happy crafting!
And if you want this for a larger doll or a smaller doll, I would just make it bigger or smaller. For the smaller doll size, I used a Pop-Tart box, and for a larger doll, I would probably use a packing box from like Walmart or something. And if you can't find a wooden dowel that's long enough to fit all the way through, I considered using these things. I forgot what they're called, but they're like little brass things that you stick through and you can fold the ends up and it helps to fasten it. Like you use them in school a lot of times to make puppets and stuff. So that might work for you. So happy crafting! Now for those of you who want a more crafty doll bed, here is another choice. I'm using a cereal box for pencils, extra cardboard, some fancy duct tape, fabric, and some pillow fluff. The first thing I'm going to do is cover my pencils in duct tape. Using the spare cardboard, I'm going to trace out a headboard and a footboard. Then I'm going to cover them in duct tape. You can choose to use fabric or paper or whatever else, but I'm just going to use duct tape because it's easy and it's fast. Take a piece of material big enough to have excess around the sides of your cereal box and secure it with duct tape. After you've gone around 3 sides of the box, stuff the last side with a little bit of pillow fluff, and I'm going to use a spoon to get it all the way to the back, to those hard to reach places. Once you have it nice and fluffed, just go ahead and tape up that last open side. Now we can put it all together. Attach your headboard, the footboard, the legs, and then go all the way around one more time with your fun tape to clean it up. And then you're done.
Happy crafting!
I am going to make a backpack for a doll using duct tape and scissors. I am also going to use my old cutting board for this project because the duct tape doesn't stick very well to it. I start by overlapping 2 pieces of duct tape. Pull it up, lay it aside, and repeat. Then gently pull it up and lay the other one on top so that I'm sandwiching all the stickiness on the inside. Trim it to make clean edges. Now I'm going to fold the bottom up and the top down to get my basic shape. Cut small pieces of duct tape, then tape the sides closed. I am choosing to round my edges. So now I have a pocket with a rounded flap, but I'm going to just take the corners down here, fold them over, like pinch them, and push them over so that they make like a triangle shape at the bottom. Do that to both sides. Cut a small piece of tape, and then I'm going to place it on the bottom to tape down those triangles. Fold in the sides like a paper bag. Now it's starting to look like a bag. I'm going to choose to cut off these little side flaps here, just so I can reduce some of the bulk. To make straps, I'm taking a piece of black duct tape, fold it over, cut it into thin strips, turn the bag over onto its back. With 2 strips, make a V at the top, secure with tape. Tape the other end to the bottom corners. To close your book bag, cut a small piece of duct tape, fold it over to make it double-sided, touch it a few times to remove some of the stickiness, place it to the inside of your flap, And now you have the basic design for a backpack. But you can always use strips of duct tape to add more detailing. And you're done.
Happy crafting!
And for a larger doll, I would use 3 strips instead of 2. Thank you for joining us for this My Froggy Stuff mashup. Let us know what mashups you would like to see in the comments down below. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at My Froggy Stuff and the Frog Blog. And we will see you next time. Bye!